Okay, one second. Here we go. Okay, we are filming now. Real quick. Lauren Cheek from Laurencopia. This is my roommate, William Bibbs. I'll let you tell you who he is.
Hello, sending out waves, not vibrations. I want to send a special shout out to 90s music lovers and the whole era of 90s music. I'm Apex of Too Close in the 90s hit R&B group, New Jack Swing music. We were on Taboo Records, executive produced by Clarence Avon, and we had our 5 minutes of fame.
Right.
I can't complain, but I want to use my talent still today, do artist development. My company is called Apex Divine Artist Development and Consulting. There's a lot of young people who now are thriving to be in the business. It's a lot easier now. They can shoot videos with their phones, and everything's digital. So it's a new day, and
right.
I just want to give some of that back. Shout out to Brooke Payne, who's the choreographer of New Edition. He helped captivate our rehearsal skills. Marvin McIntyre, our ex-manager, is kin to Michael Bibbs. But anyway, Michael Bibbs, thank you for taking us under your wing. We were young groupies trying to learn the business, and he followed the whole tour. He took us, put laminates around our neck, let us hang out backstage, and then go back to the hotel and study the show. And but he didn't tell everybody that Boys II Men got the Roman numeral 2 from Too Close. And that's no hard feelings. There's no hard feelings at all. I love Boys II Men. My manager, Marvin McIntyre, worked with Boys II Men. They're phenomenal. Later, we were signed to Motown Records. Boys II Men was on Motown Records. He was the priority. And the lead singer of Too Close left the group, which was breach of contract. We got dropped from the label. It was at the turning point of our career. We were going to be on a show called Sister Sister. Regulars on that show with the Teaspoon Group. Shout out to Earl Harris, if he's still alive, still around. And hey, life is hills and valleys. I went through the depression and all this stuff, go backstage and you can't get in places you used to could. And it's Earth School. It's the Earth School. So we all go through challenges and obstacles to learn, but it builds character when we go ahead and just forge ahead. And so that's what I'm doing now.
Yep. Are you working on any material?
Yes. I've always continued writing. Like I said, I was the writer in Too Close. I wasn't the lead vocalist. Charles Stevens was the lead vocalist. Marcus Dance Jones was the other member of the group. He plays drums in church and takes care of his family and everything. Mm-hmm. Works with young people. Che is doing shows. He just did a play of Marvin Gaye, and it was a success. COVID hit, kind of slowed everything down for him, but he also featured on a T.I. album. He sung the ad-libs. I still ain't forgave myself. Still haven't forgave myself about T.I. And hey, Too Close was more than just a group. It was a movement. It was about brotherhood, sticking together and sharing the wealth and paying it forward. And, so it was bitter. It was bittersweet, But either way,
there you have it.
Musical history.
But you were telling me stories today about Bobby Brown, everybody in the industry.
Oh yeah. Bobby, oh man, we met during the time where he had left New Edition.
Right.
And we're hanging out backstage, and Mike Bibbs and Big Cal and Brooke Payne they see us back there, and they would give us laminates. You know, we just ask for them when we come back there. We would follow the tour all across the Southeast region, and Bobby come in, and sometimes, you know, when he wants to, got 2 twins on his arm. I heard that, and I was with Mike, and Mike looking, man, he's tripping. But I learned a lot from being around New Edition and having the opportunity to absorb a lot of experiences that they were going through. You know, Bobby was a solo hit success. You know, he left New Edition, had his own vision. He followed that vision. Salute to Bobby Brown. And they kind of said that I was the Bobby Brown of Too Close. You know, oh God, I just kind of spoke up about what I feel. You know what I'm saying? If someone right contractually, or the funds wasn't dispersed equally, or, you know, something slipped up, I wanted to be direct, you know, and sometimes that don't go too well. But
I think nowadays it would be more acceptable.
Right.
Yeah, they expect people to be more the driver of their ship, you know.
Right. That's true. And a lot of artists today have more control. We were one of the first groups out of Atlanta who got a production deal. Jimmy Thomas lived in Redan, off Redan Road, and in Decatur, Georgia. We went to Southwest DeKalb. Hats off to Southwest DeKalb. And we started doing talent shows everywhere. And we were the first ones to leave Georgia to get a production deal from Clarence Avon, you know, in that era. This is when...
How did you come on his radar? How did you come on his radar? Like, how did he get wind of you? And your
Jimmy
group?
Thomas connected with somebody in LA, and I forget the guy's name. He's dead now. He's a producer. Randy Rand. Randy Rand was a producer, and he knew Sherelle, and they talked. He flew to LA. He had a bachelor's in music anyway. He went to Berkeley and graduated. So
was he out actively scouting? Is that what he was doing? He just happened to see you, and then that was your
He met Clarence Avon. They had a budget already on the table. A group was out in LA. They couldn't sing. Couldn't.
Oh wow.
Couldn't. So
they were Milli Vanilli in reverse.
Yeah. Perfect timing for Too Close. That's why they say things happen for a reason. So I wouldn't change a thing.
Yeah.
You know, I've learned a lot. Worked with some of the best in the business. Hey, and I just want to give it back. You know, my son is out now. My oldest son, he's a solo artist. Forever Friday. Look him up on Spotify or SoundCloud. Forever EVR Friday. And he's hot. He mixes, produces, sings, does it all. You know, and he's excellent, far better vocalist than I was at his age. So he took it a step further. I'm proud of him. And he's responsible, taking care of his family, working, but still investing into his own craft, his own career. So that's what I want to encourage young people to do now. It's like back in those days, it cost $40,000 for a music video. You know, shout out to Classic Concepts. Who shot our videos with Boys to Men, and a lot of them we went under the umbrella. East Coast family, Michael Bibbs. And you know, nowadays they can shoot their videos with their phones and do all this stuff. You know, so
do all their mixing, do everything.
Yeah, just dedicate yourself, learn about the business. Because that's what I would say to anybody.
Do original content. Keep your rights to your music.
Yes, keep your rights.
Don't let anybody access control to your intellectual property.
Absolutely.
Yep.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, I always say my intellectual property is my property throughout the universe into perpetuity.
That's it. True. And it's really value in the intellectual property. And it's gotten even greater now. There's a lot of groups out in the past that didn't get the royalties, and we were one of them. So now I'm going through a law firm, and they're searching for our royalties and stuff like that. You know, and Clarence Avon, he call him the Godfather. He's got a film on Netflix called The Black Godfather. He started with Quincy Jones, worked with all the pioneers of Motown, Berry Gordy, and just made a big, huge impact in the industry itself, and film. So.
And what was the girl group you were telling me about? Was it Cut Close?
Yeah, Cut Close.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
yeah, I had to look them up. I was in Christian college at that time, so I wasn't listening to secular music.
Right.
It's a weird part of the story, but it's like, like while all this was happening, I was like blissfully studying to be a theologian, But there you have it. Wow. But anyway, yeah, Cut Close is famous, and then where do they live now? Do you know any of them still?
I don't know.
Yeah,
it's Keith Sweat. He started Silk and Cut Close and a few artists.
What were the girls' names? They're really good vocalists. Do you remember?
Yeah.
I mean, you can look it up, obviously, on YouTube.
Yeah. I can't remember.
It's Kutlose. Yeah. Cut Close. Yeah.
K-U-T, yep. K-L-O-S-E. Cut Close.
Yeah. So, did you ever meet with Whitney Houston? Did you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay,
yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Party with him.
She seems like she'd be fun, Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I witnessed fights with her and Bobby.
We won't go into that. Well, you've seen it on TV. But yeah, But yeah.
Much respect to Whitney.
Yeah.
And Bobby Brown.
Yeah.
But salute to Tommy Brown and the whole Brown family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, very cool. So we'll have to do more videos like this, when you're on a roll, telling me stories.
Yeah.
That's really fascinating. Looking through people's Instagram, looking up the people involved. It's pretty cool. All right.
Hey, y'all also have some time, check out Too Close.
Oh, how about your Facebook page and your Instagram?
Okay, yes. Facebook is Guapo, Guapo, Apex, which is my stage name, and Too Close in the 90s, APEX. Bibbs, B-I, B as in boy, S as in Sam. That's Facebook. And my Instagram is One Universe Soul. One O-N-E Universe Soul.
So is it one like a number one, or
no? It's
the word one. Okay.
One. Universe.
O-N-E. Okay. All right. Well, there you go. Grooviness. William Bibbs.